over the spring break of my freshman year of high school, I got the opportunity to go on a mission trip to Circuity, Haiti, and over this trip and after, I think it really developed a love and passion for international missions within me. And I think in following that trip just over the years throughout high school, the Lord has really been making clear exactly what the calling that He's placing on my life is. I think that it definitely entails international missions and creating global change for people, but I think as of recently, I've really realized that this calling also extends to a much broader context. I think more than just fighting for change for people in legal rights and material wealth and resources and issues such as that, I think He also has just placed a calling to just see people. So I actually got to speak at my graduation this past year as my high school's graduating class valedictorian, and this was something that I shaped my entire speech around and something that I feel very strongly about, just with this whole idea of sight and seeing and vision. So I know we're in the middle of the year 2020, and so it does kind of tie with that, but I think as a people we tend to have a very skewed vision, and in my speech I talked about this in many different ways, but I think in exactly how it relates to my calling and what I feel like the calling is for my life, this seeing relates to how we see people. So I think we just often pass people each day. We don't really choose to see them, and I know it sounds like a really simple phrase to just see people, but I think that entails quite a bit, because I think when we truly see people, we see them in all of their humanity and all of their flaws, but we see beyond that, and we see the value and worth that the Lord sees in them. So over the years, that's what I really feel like has been made known to me as my calling, of just see people. And yes, fight for change. Yes, fight for better circumstances and different things for people. But I think more than that, what we owe people is to see them. Because I think when we see them, then not having certain things becomes a lot less of a issue, because when we just treat people with dignity and respect and see their value, then that I think is what people most need and most deserve. And I think the Global Fellows Program would definitely help me evolve in better understanding how to use this calling.